The New York Yankees, they're off to a good start this season. 2 games in Houston and 2 wins for the Bronx Bombers. On Friday night, the Yanks beat the Astros 7-1 to improve to 2-0 on the season. Time to talk some Yankee baseball, and we're going to do it. One of the hosts of Yankees Morning Brew, my guy Hector Beauchamp, joins me now. Hector, how you doing?
I'm feeling good, Dex. The Yankees are back. The Yankees are winning. Beyonce has a new album out, so everything is right in the universe right now.
Look, I like the Beyonce with the H-Town connection here with Houston.
Yes.
I've been listening to the Beyonce album, really good. Cowboy Carter is a pretty dope listen. And the Yankees, they're off to a pretty good start. Can't complain about that if you're a Yankee fan. I guess you could complain, but we're going to try to not do this here. Hector, I want to talk to you about Carlos Rodon because he had his first start of the season in H-Town on Friday night. How would you assess his performance on the mound? Because he didn't start off well, but it didn't end badly. So how do you assess his performance on the mound?
Listen, when it comes to Carlos Rodon, it's going to be a microscope. He's going to be under a microscope in the absence of Garrett Cole. But start off the game was a bit rocky. He had some traffic on the bases, but he stood in there and he battled through there. He only gave us 4 innings. They took him out in the 5th. You could tell looking at the video, he wanted to go out there for the 5th inning, but I think it was smart just to limit him for those 4 innings, gave up only 1 run. It's good to see for Carlos Rodon. Hopefully in the next outing, he could step that up to 6 innings instead of 4.
Yeah, I think that's something Yankee fans would like to see, but he did a good job there in terms of battling back and settling down, and I think that's what you want to see from the Yankees fan. In terms of getting him out, you hope that can give him some confidence going forward into the next start. Now, here's the thing, Hector. The Yankees, they had an offensive explosion in the 8th inning on Friday night. They scored 5 runs.
Yes.
What do you think was the key to their success in that inning where it went from 2-1 to 7-1?
It's a big difference between 2023 Yankees and the 2024. You could just see the at-bats, they're way better than what they were last year. They're getting deep into counts. And when you have the bottom half of your lineup stepping up in the first 2 games like the Yankees have, Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, and shout out to Oswaldo Cabrera, who has stepped up tremendously in that bottom part of the lineup. Even though Aaron Judge, he is still hitless so far, he hasn't able to have that impact on the game. So far, so good when it comes to the Yankees lineup.
That's some of the things that I've been hearing from Yankee fans and talking to them. They love seeing the quality of bats right now with the Bronx Bombers. We'll see if that can continue. So I got to ask you this. With the team's 2-0 start to the season, is there a particular player who's caught your eye that's been the most impressive Yankee thus far?
Most Yankee fans out there would probably say Juan Soto, and rightfully so. He had a game-winning play in the first game, very impactful when it comes to his bat in the lineup. But for me, it has to be Oswaldo Cabrera. Like I said, he has been on fire ever since that last week in spring training. A lot of Yankee fans, they threw this kid into purgatory when the news came out that DJ LeMahieu was going to be injured. They wanted the team to go out there and address that. They traded for John Birdie. Some fans were upset that Oswaldo was out there on opening day, but he stepped up. He tied the game the night before, and he was able to tie the game and add a couple of extra RBIs last night in that 8th inning.
Yeah, it's come up big with 2 big hits in 2 games. Can't be mad at that so far. Now, with the Bronx Bombers winning their first 2 games of the season, Hector, how important is this early momentum, if you want to call it that, from winning 2 games for the team's confidence moving forward?
Just like with Oswaldo, you want to see him get those hits early in the season to build confidence, and it's just like with this entire Yankees team. They need to go out of their way and try to make an early conservative effort to go out there and start the season on a high note. You can't start the season under 500 or at 500 for that first month, especially with Garrett Cole out of the rotation for a certain amount of time. But when it comes to the Yankees, they have to start the 2024 season way better than what they started out in 2023.
Well, look, they're off to a good start. Hector, 2-0, definitely better than 0-2. I think the Bronx Bombers fans will take that, and we'll see how the Yankees move forward in their series with Houston this weekend. That is Hector Beauchamp, one of the hosts of the Yankees Morning Brew, always doing a great job breaking down the Yankees. Hector, always a pleasure to talk to you. We will talk soon, my friend.
It's always a pleasure talking to you, Dexter. Thank you for having me on.
Anytime.